After Hurricanes Irma and Maria, thousands of people required aid across Puerto Rico. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, along with church groups and grassroots organizations, provided supplies, food, and water. But many Puerto Ricans have criticized the way this aid was carried out. FEMA refers to Maria as disaster number 4339.
I'm not going to say that we as a family don't suffer the hurricane, because we did. But as many other families, we decide that, and we know that the only way to help our island is to not just think about ourselves and go and help others.
After Aixa and her family began recovering from Maria, she and her community group helped provide the neighbors with immediate aid. This is how she met Julian.
When I first go into his house, I just think like, it's always make me cry when I think of him. I feel so sad because I know what he represents. He's not the only one living in a way that nobody should live that way.
I lost my furniture, the stove, the refrigerator. I lost the bookcase too. Everything. I was left with the clothes on my back and a little more.
You know, it's more than just bring food. He need a roof, you know. But everyone, you know, the hurricane relief is to send water and to send food, junk food, a lot of not even real food.
Although FEMA gave Julian a tarp, he couldn't fix his roof by himself. Today, after 3 months, community members put it up for him. Jamie Harper is one of the self-funded aid workers who visit him.
I go to the mountainsides because I've noticed that there's a lot of people that need help. I document some of it, but I bring like a bag of food and waters and water filters, solar lights, whatever help I could get. There's a lot of organizations that they just give out things like Rice Krispies and Skittles, which first of all, there's a lot of people that are diabetic here in Puerto Rico, and there needs to be healthy snacks.
Puerto Rico's population has one of the highest rates of diabetes out of all U.S. states and territories. 6 years ago, Julian's wife died from this disease.
Well, I stay here where I live alone. And it's not that I want to be alone, but in the situation that I live in, I find myself to be more comfortable. Because I am better off just like that. But I miss her a lot. I miss my wife a lot.
Julian is left alone in his sadness. He relies on aid workers for his epilepsy medication.
You know, Julian is just one more person in this island that the social needs are attended are bad. I cannot say he's going to be great because we need to change our system. We need to change the way we distribute the resources to be able to help people in need. He's going to be okay because he has the community and people who care for him, but still we need to work with our system in order to really help Julian and all the Julian that we have around the island.
Bueno, seguimos.
Aixa is trying to teach others how to farm and grow their own food. She's focused on a community living in an abandoned school.
We were visiting our neighbors who they lost their roof, and the community was just right there. But then we go back and we see the families, and then we realize that people were there living.
The day before the hurricane, I had to leave my house since it wasn't safe. Eventually, the roof was blown off and I lost everything. We decided to break the locks and shelter ourselves here because this has been abandoned.
Along with her dog, Mary lives with the Vélez family and Mildred González Beltrán.
They were giving out these boxes filled with snacks and things like sweets. I have a friend that came by and she tells me we're really going to end up with diabetes if we keep eating this.
You know, if you can grow food, if you can have your own food, you're gonna be protected, you're gonna be healthier, you're gonna be able to be autosufficient.
Uy, tiene pichones. Se la están comiendo.
Kids are so open to learn to grow food. It's like hope for them too. You know, like I can do this.
Coco and Bodhi live with their grandparents during the holidays. But before the hurricane, they lived at their grandparents' house full-time.
The house is all damaged. The door used to be white, and now it's all brown. In the bedrooms, all the wood was destroyed. All the stuffed toys got ruined.
Clothes got wet. The stairs. If you go down the stairs, down where the bathroom and the kitchen are, they can fall.
Y cactus. Los de esto es un cactus. Esto es un cactus menos estos tres.
Aixa has led multiple workshops in the community to show the children how to plant and the adults how to create a community garden.
Guanábana, cilantrillo y ajíce.
Well, I plant them in the soil, and I keep watering them, and I let them get sunlight so they can grow really big.
Oh, for me, I know that people need to know how to be able to respond to events as the hurricane, to be resilient, and that's what farming do to you. You can be more resilient. In order to work in this long-term aid, well, growing food is and a skill so important.